Oh shit. Chris fell. You okay? He's okay.
Alright, good morning everybody, good morning. Welcome to day 3 of our Utah ski trip. The last few days we've been exploring at Brighton and ALTA ski resorts, and today we're back at a place that I've been looking forward to this whole entire weekend. We're back at SNOWBIRD, and today we're gonna have a beautiful bluebird day. It's gonna be high, maybe like 33 degrees with about 6 to 8 mile per hour winds. We actually parked just down the road of the main tram, and that was on purpose because neither one of us has actually taken the main tram to the top. I've been hearing from a bunch of people that the tram here is just something that everyone should experience. We're gonna get dressed real quick, throw the boots on, grab the skis, and then head towards the tram.
Alright gang, so we just got off the aerial tram here on the top of SNOWBIRD, and I gotta say, if you're ever gonna come to SNOWBIRD, that aerial tram is well worth it. Just the views alone on the way up here are just amazing. We got this amazing bluebird day right now. There's hardly any wind up here. Let's go explore. Guys, after a couple runs on the far west side, we're heading up on Little Cloud Lift, and we're actually going to go over to this catwalk that kind of gets you up on top of the mountain where it's not that sun covered right now, but there's like a catwalk that you can actually take and drop in on some runs. So we're going to do that right now, and then after that we're going to head up to the mineral basin and see what the turns are like back there. Having a great day. It's so warm out right now, the vents are completely open, but having a day. we just did a couple more runs off of that gully run off of Little Cloud and just took it back up to the top here where we got access to Mineral Basin. And this view back here, although we were here yesterday, it does not get old by any means. It's such a beautiful area. So we're gonna drop in here, do a few more turns in this back pole. We're having an absolutely amazing day out here in Utah. Just keep exploring. So we just went off the Baldy lift and kind of did a little side trail, and we thought it would lead back to Mineral Basin, but we found out quickly that we went way too far south. So we're gonna have to go on this little cliff face right here and pretty much keep our speed, but looks like we're probably gonna have to boot pack just a little bit to get back to Mineral Basin. Either way, knocking off some new terrain. What's better? Just exposed pinball machine over there. I'm gonna go to that right there and see what it looks like. So once you get around here, if you even want to come down here, once you get around this, you make a right turn and it doesn't look too bad. It looks like you just keep your speed. I'm gonna try it out. Oh yeah. Look at that, we found our way. And here I was doubting myself. So we just took the access so you can go from Snowbird to ALTA. And I know we skied here yesterday, but there's just one little hike up here on the backside of Baldy that we're gonna go hike up and just, I don't know, say that we got one hike in for the day, but we're gonna go up here, maybe like a 5-minute hike. Alright gang, well, we traversed along this whole valley on this ridge line right here, and it took us a little longer than we thought because we kind of had to boot pack a little higher. But now that we're on this side of the mountain and we're sun facing, we're going to drop in right below us. But one thing to show you guys that I thought was kind of cool is we just found out yesterday that these big beacons right here behind me, this is actually how they mitigate avalanches. So they actually use like gas to activate an avalanche over here. Which I thought was really cool, and kind of feel safer knowing that we're underneath these things. So I figured that even though this is kind of untouched underneath us, if there's anywhere that we're probably safest to hike to, it'd probably be right next to these beacons. But we're gonna take a lap down here, drop in, and see what we got. Here you go, buddy. That wasn't the most graceful of all things, but man, that was a great time. It was short but sweet. Now we're gonna take in the rest of this groomer, head back down. Let's keep this day going, baby. Oh shit, Chris fell. You okay? He's okay. You fell. But that's okay. That's okay. It was worth it. It was definitely worth it. Alright, so we're just boot packing up this one little offshoot here on ALTA, and we're gonna do one more boot pack up here at the top, drop into a little chute, and then head back over to SNOWBIRD because it's almost 2:30 and Mineral Basin closes at 3:30, and we just don't want to miss those lifts to head back over. So we're gonna do this run over here, head back over to SNOWBIRD. All right, just made to the spot. Only took us like maybe 5 minutes to get up here off of the Collins lift. So we're gonna drop in here and actually keep our speed and head over to the lift just across this valley to take it back up to the top and go back to Mineral Basin on the SNOWBIRD side. Hate to say it, Colorado, but damn, I'm loving Utah right now. Bye, ALTA. So it's about 2:20. And we just got back to Mineral Basin, which is a good time because this bowl closes in 10 minutes. This is the only way we can actually get to the top and ride the main route down to where the train is at SNOWBIRD. So we're gonna take one more lap. It's been a fun one. All right, gang, just got back to the car.
Obviously, it was a really good day. But this has just been an amazing 3 days of skiing. Utah has just shattered any expectations I had. I know I skied here last year at SNOWBIRD, but I just barely even scratched the surface of what you can ski here. And even though I didn't go all over the place today, and I was over at ALTA for a large majority of the day also, it just goes to show you that there's just so much diversity of terrain here that you can ride. I'm staring up at these peaks right now, and it's just such a beautiful valley here in Utah. And the fact that you can drive 30 minutes east of Salt Lake and have some of the best world-renowned ski resorts available to you is just something that is unheard of. And I cannot wait to come back here. The lady sadly could not make it with me this weekend, but I know for a fact that I'm going to be taking her here later this year because this is something that I do not want anyone to miss out. Plus, it just gives me another reason to come back here. But I'm so glad my buddy Chris could come out with me today. Our friend Scott was riding with us yesterday. It's just a place that any skier or snowboarder needs to come to. If you haven't watched the videos I made previous for Brighton and ALTA, be sure to check those out. But I just want to thank you guys so much again for watching. Hope you really enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you OOT and ABOOT. We'll see you guys next time.